So I'm having a chat with Oscar Lang. How are you?
I'm very swell. I'm very good. Thank you.
Good. You're here with Truck Festival.
Yes.
Looking forward to it?
Very much looking forward to it. It's our first festival of the year, so really excited to be here.
Yeah, not long till you go on as well.
No, we've got about 20 minutes, so I'm feeling a little bit nervy.
You'll be fine. I'll take your nerves off.
No, I'm sure we will.
It's going to be terrible today. You do know that, don't you?
Oh no, I knew that. It's going to be shit, yeah.
No, but the good thing is you get to play some new music because you've released a new single.
Yes.
It's LA. Tell us about the track.
Yeah, so the track, for me, I wrote these chords that really felt like, for some reason, as I was playing them, I'm like, this feels like I've got like my arms up in the wind right now, and I'm like in a convertible driving around LA.
Yeah.
And then we sort of went with the whole idea about how I'd never been to LA, and that's me what it is like. What it is, you know, it's like driving around a convertible, celebrities, that whole thing. So yeah, it's all about that, and it was cool to have like a good focus for a track and sort of nail it.
Yeah, for sure. Good. And it's the first new music since your record came out.
Yes.
Are we now gearing up to the next record?
Yes, we are, and the next record is gonna be incredible. I've been working very hard this year to. Most of my records, you know, have taken a month or two to make. This one's taken a year and a half now, so I've really taken my time with this one, and it's gonna be banging.
How's it sounding at the moment?
It's done.
Yeah.
It's done. So now we've got to get it off to mix and master, but I'm ready for it. I'm like ready for it to come out.
Good.
I'm so excited.
Good. And so, sound-wise, how does it compare to your previous? Have you done anything different?
I say I'm going back to my roots. I've always been a keyboard player, and like piano is like my heart. It's like where my heart lies. So it's a lot of kind of piano stuff. I'd say it's like, yeah, it's weirdly got an edge of Bugsy Malone to it.
Okay,
it's like kind of musical, so that's kind of the vibe.
Is that what you were going for?
Didn't intend to. So originally we started out with like kind of an 80s sound, and then it just molded over a year and a half, where I started realizing I love to write a ballad, and my ballads are my strong suit, so it's full of ballads.
Good. And you'll be wanting to take it on the road even more than playing a couple of festivals this summer. So what's the plan for touring kind of onwards this year?
So we're hoping, we've got a couple of festivals for the rest of the year, and then we're hoping when the record comes out to do another tour around the record, and hopefully we're going to come back with a real strong live presence. I want to get everything boxed off and, you know, come out and put on a good show for people.
Yeah. Good. And what's 23 going to hold for you? Is it going to be a writing year, releasing, touring? What's kind of floating around?
God, I don't know. 2023, I think it's going to be more writing. I've just been in LA to shoot a music video for the single, and I've been doing a whole load of writing out there, so I think the record after the next one's going to sound very LA. Okay. So we'll see where it ends up, but probably more writing. I'm just making music constantly, so
good.
Probably
and
that.
Obviously lockdown happened and COVID and everything kind of stopped. What kept you busy in that time?
I just made a lot of music.
Mm-hmm.
I released 3 EPs and an album within a year, I think, because there was nothing else to do. I was like, well, I'll just keep recording, I guess. It was kind of frustrating because obviously we wanted to play more shows and, you know, get the name out there.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Then I released 3 good releases, so
good.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And where haven't you been to before that you want to go and play as?
America. So I've obviously just been in LA, but we didn't play a show, and the dream is to do an American tour. That'll be the, you know, when you see me on the American tour, you know my dream has come true.
Yeah. And I'd like to ask, when you take a step into a studio, ready to record like the new record, you've obviously got demos and you know what you're going to do. But how does it go from that kind of demo stage to a finished article?
Well, one thing we've been doing with the latest record is to try not like mess with it too much after the demo stage. I think that was one of the things with my last album that I was kind of frustrated with, is that we had these demos and they sounded really wild, and then you get into the studio and build it out for a month, and you know you're spending a whole day doing drum takes. Whereas this one we were like, right, we'll get it in 1 or 2 and just leave it, you know, just leave it with that sort of wild energy. So the process of transforming demos to the main songs has been relatively easy because it's just building up more stuff on top of it.
Good. Excellent. Well, Oscar, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.